This, ladies and gentlemen, is a BMW M5. I dare to argue probably the last real BMW M5. Twin turbo, rear-wheel drive, raw power, awesome car. Dodge has invited me to an event to drive something that I think is very BMW-centric. Let's talk about it. So we start the morning off getting a ride into the airport from Las Vegas. Oh boy, with the shutdown, it has been very interesting. But this morning, it really wasn't that bad to get into the airport and get done what I needed to get done, which was get on a plane. Welcome to Knoxville. Not Knoxville. What could I possibly be doing here? I heard there was nothing but fucking problems here.
I heard the Boston.
It's not every day you go to dinner and then you see one of these six-pack charges sitting on deck. It is a two-door, which is my style. Unless it's an M5, you know, and then I gotta have a 4. But, yeah, not bad.
Wait, I gotta reset this. You said he's what? He's rich and sophisticated, so he should know what a shade fennel is. What food group is that in? I'm from North Carolina. We eat simple stuff: hamburgers, hot dogs, steak. I mean, we're not very complicated culinary wise.
I just can't wait till their Dodge PR people see this shit and go, never invite these people back, ever again.
All they gotta do is when they want to wine and dine me, take me to McDonald's and I'll be fine. It'll be just like home. It's a home-cooked meal.
So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Now, I don't know if you can see it out that window. Probably not much. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee right now. Believe it or not, Stellantis wanted me to come out here to get my honest opinions on the new Charger 6-pack. So, they take us out to dinner. We're going to get straight into it. Take us out to dinner last night. They had like a whole event. I get to hang out with Matt. We're shooting the shit. We have a drink or two. We go back to the hotel. We go upstairs. And we hang out at the bar till the bar closes at like 12. Get back here to the room. Plug my phone in, or so I thought. And go to sleep because I know we got to be up. We got to do a meeting, do all this other shit. Yeah. No, phone didn't charge. That's the kind of video this is about to be. But it was funny. Some of the other people at Stellantis were like, well, we want to make sure you were alive. Yeah, I'm alive. Idiot, but alive. So, they are beyond gracious. So, they sent a shuttle for me. So, I am on my way out. And we're going to go find out what this thing can do performance-wise. And it's from more of a BMW perspective. So a lot of you guys know that I have most of my cars in my fleet are BMWs. My trucks and stuff is all Ram. You guys know that. But, well, I do have the TRD Pro. Anyways, so I get this car. And I'm going to compare it and see how it handles like I would any other inline 6 BMW. Anyways, so we'll see how this goes. So without further ado, we're going to get into the video. And this will be a master class on how not to get invited to a brand's manufacturer's event, okay? Evidently. So these updated Wagoneers that they picked us up in and stuff too, really nice. I got to be honest, I was impressed. Really was. The scenes and stuff out here were actually, it was actually really beautiful. I've been through Knoxville so many times on the way to North Carolina, driving back and forth from Vegas. Just never stopped there. I mean, I've stopped in Nashville, but never Knoxville. And definitely recommend you check it out. It was pretty interesting. But the drive there from the hotel to the quarry, which is where we're going now, where the event was supposed to be held in the morning before we went to go do Tail of the Dragon and driving and all that good stuff, is here. We're going in here, and that's when I got to have about 15, 20 minutes of literally just one-on-one time talking with Matt because, my dumb ass was late. But like I said, these Wagoneers, definitely nice. I was really impressed with this wagon. If they come back with a 6.4 version of this SUV and fix, the wiring harness issues and the, bugs, I might want one. This thing is so much nicer, in my opinion, than the Escalade. I was really shocked. And I saw them when they first came out with the 6.4, 5-6 years ago. They were nice. But this is just different. You can see all the Stellantis vehicles here as we're pulling into the quarry. We got Jeeps. We got all this other stuff. We have a couple of the Chargers. You got the Gladiator there. So, this is a place they call the quarry, or where they're doing their event they had this morning. Got a little fire pit out here. You got one of the Chargers up here on a little pedestal. You walk over here, and of course the sights are absolutely beautiful. You got a little waterfall and stuff. Dope. Dodge definitely does put on, when they put on an event, they put on an event. Come on, bee. I'm about to get stung by a damn bee. So CEO Dodge is over there. We have brisket, chicken, chili, fruit cup, some potato salad. We're having lunch before I got to go do dumb stuff. Quick in-video edit. White people, stop putting raisins in friggin' potato salad, please. All right, so now we're about to go to the drag strip with this. This is the gas one. The electric one, you notice, has that thing missing right here in the front. It's got like a wing in the front. This one's just got an engine in it. So about to drive this thing and see how it does. See if this is different than the... See, even that sound, which is not a Hemi, sounds better than the EV thing when it starts.
Yeah, right.
It just does. Oh, man. So we got Butter the Insider in the car. He has taken the Let TK Drive challenge. So, and I already know it was interesting for you on the Tail of the Dragon today.
Yeah, we're going to talk about me...
Well, I didn't say it. Yeah, I wasn't going to say it.
I didn't shit myself. I didn't piss myself.
Well, anything else is a win at that point.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So, the first impressions with this, let's see. It sounds like a little fart can. If they can just get the sound better, it would be remarkably better.
Exactly.
I don't hate the inline six. I mean, all my BMWs outside of the M5 are that way. So, oh, there goes Brad. Mm-hmm. So the thing handles. I dare to say, I want to say the EV handles. It feels a little stiffer than this car. I like the drop though. That's BMW-esque when you hear that brap, brap. That was a typical BMW driver move. I went in, or we call it a Boston move. I saw space, I got in so I could be behind Brad. Maybe a little asshole-ish, but...
Which one can I use?
Hey, TK. Beat butter.
Can I do it? Yeah. Meat butter.
$7.97. Racer X 8.2.
You know, I carry a little bit extra weight.
It'll help you with traction.
I'm in the car. Don't you want to talk about me?
Yeah, that's fine. So from basically where the water line is from to the lake. Okay. Can we get Wes? Is Wes here?
Wes is not, but Mark.
He wants to do a burnout for basically the light for the burnout box. So between.
You better get it on film. On film.
I will. Okay.
That way. Okay. So where like where the so where like the little guy is no further than that. Well, the burnout box is there. Okay. Maybe the water line or the water pipe is. Okay.
So look where that orange cone is?
Yes. Okay. Me too. No, you gotta ask the question.
Yeah, so that's fine with Mark up in the control. And I mean, that works for you guys.
From Boston. Yeah. I got like a 7.9.
$7.97, dude. This is TK's camera.
TK's camera. Oh. What, for him to film?
You want to say anything to him?
Your time sucked. You supposed to be racing a green monster and can't even race a daggone hurricane.
Oh, Racer X can do it. Can burn out.
Medium.
All right, so impressions on driving this compared to the electric version, totally different. This thing is, like you said, it's definitely lighter. It's definitely lighter.
Feel it.
Yep, it's definitely lighter. So we'll see how it goes. Get some more time in this thing and have a video for y'all soon. Uh-oh. Somebody getting it. Somebody getting it.
That one just went straight. I was like, well, how did I do that for her?
Holds better than the Challenger did. My Challenger gets sideways every time I use that shit. All right. So I'm going to assume that the launch. Okay.
Apply brake pressure, a lot of brake pressure, a lot of brake pressure. Now hit the throttle. Release
release the brake.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
7.9, that'll work. 7.9, that'll work. So in day-to-day driving, I'm liking the SixPack. It wouldn't be bad as like a daily driver. But at the track, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I would pick the EV every single time. Like it's not even a question. What do you think about the Charger so far?
I mean, if you want to smoke somebody, you gonna buy the
EV, right? Yeah.
If you want to play with it and stuff, you buy this right here.
Yeah. I mean, I know these are going to be faster once you got tunes and can do stuff with the turbos, but I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, like Ford just did a stage kit for the Maverick, put a bigger turbo on and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna crank out like maybe another 100 horsepower.
Damn.
I mean, hell, if they can do a stage kit for this, swap out the turbos.
Yep.
Make it a little bit bigger, get more power. 700 horsepower to this might be.
Yeah.
Might be craziness.
Woo. So from a BMW perspective, I totally get that feeling from this car, like a 7 Series, like a 7 Series with a B58 or a 540 with a B58. This feels very similar in driving, acceleration, all of that stuff, and that's an inline 6 engine as well. But and it feels lighter, so that's the other thing too. Oh, there we go. Water getting on it. It feels lighter, so I like it, and it doesn't. You know, I don't really like the sound we heard at Roadkill Nights, but this sounds different than what it did at Roadkill Nights, right?
I mean, the opposite. They've been working on it.
They've been working on the exhaust. It sounds better, you know, but it reminds me of a M3 or an M4.
Yeah, the Roadkill Nights, it literally sounded like a damn lawnmower.
It sounded bad.
Like a leaf blower. It sounded like a gasoline leaf blower, especially when it's going around circles.
Yep.
With Matt. That's what everybody was saying. Like it sounded like a leaf blower or something.
But this sounds way better.
Throaty.
Yeah, this one definitely has a little bit of a deeper note to it now, so that's a win. But yeah, I'll be posting a full review on the damn thing here shortly, so stay tuned. Right.
So that's not piped.
Right.
It just in here it sounds more aggressive because they're piping the sound in.
Right. That's what it. Yeah. Yup.
So I mean that's probably how they're gonna do it in like the Wagoneer, something that they might not even be piping any sound in.
Right.
The engine's quiet. But they want to be like a sports performance vehicle for this.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're piping in sound.
Yep.
Manual shit.
So guys, it's no secret, I was a BMW guy long before I was a Dodge guy. I fell in love with Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on two aspects. One was rebuilding the multiple Chrysler Aspens that I rebuilt, and I love those trucks. The 5.7 Hemi really just won me over. And when it came time during COVID, I was like, I gotta buy another car. I went out and I got the Green Monster, and I got a Ram Rebel, and I got a Ram TRX, all at the same time. And I never looked back. That Dodge, unfortunately, under Carlos Tavares, for a short time, died. Tim Kuniskis retired. Not speaking for Tim, but I'm sure a lot of people there, and the old timers and the other engineers and stuff that are just now starting to come back, were tired of Carlos Tavares' bullshit. One of those things was releasing the Dodge Charger Daytona in electric only, no six-pack, no gasoline model, nothing. Just, this is what we're doing. Well,
Dodge is flying me out to Knoxville, Tennessee, to drive not just the gas version, but also the electric. So with them inviting me out, I'm going to have videos this week comparing the electric to the gas. I'm going to give you my thoughts and impressions on the driving. Now, I waited. I know the embargo dropped yesterday at 10 a.m. and I've seen a lot of the reviews that have already been put out. Edmunds was brutal. I don't know if Edmunds is just a dick riding organization and they just dick ride on, you know, General Motors or Ford. They probably drive fucking Mustangs for all I know. But they are an outlier. I mean, I saw Motor Trend's review. Is the car perfect? No. But the biggest aspect of the review that I'm going to give you is, would I buy one? So look, coming at this from different points, I like cars that are very driver-centric. And one of the things that I saw was in one of these reviews where, oh, the car doesn't have a lot of feedback. I don't know what car they were driving. Maybe they had a bad unit. I don't know. But for me, like, I pushed that thing through the mini tail of the Dragon. I pushed that sucker on the track to the maximum that my fat ass could push it. All right? And I lit the tires up. I slid that damn thing. That car, to me, and this review is coming from a BMW, you know, centric review in terms of, that is a Dodge. It is still a Dodge, but it gets the benefit of the Alfa, the Maserati, the DS, the Opel, the Lancia influence. Fuck Peugeot, but you know what I'm saying. It gets that European car feel, but also it's a friggin' boat. But that's the thing. And I saw that in the review too. Oh, the car's so big, it can't get out of the way. Your mom is so big and she can't get out of the way. What are you talking about? That car, let me put it like this. You guys know I had the 540, the 240, the 230, this M5, my X5. I have a lot of BMWs, all right? Like cars. All of my trucks are Rams. I have the Scat Pack. That's it. That Dodge Charger to me feels like my 740 IL lease, which had a B58 inline 6 in it. It felt more to me like my 540, the Petty Roosevelt. You guys have watched me do insane shit in that BMW 540. I'm talking about drifting, driving, drag racing, handling. Now there is going to be a separate video talking about the difference between the electric and the gas, and that video is going to shock a lot of people. I've texted back and forth with some of the executives at the brands directly about this, and I'm actually disgusted with myself about what I'm going to say about the two. I think that comes down to weight, to be honest. I think it comes down to the weight of the vehicles. But by no means does the Dodge Charger handle like a pig. By no means is the Dodge Charger SixPack handle like crap. Do I love the way it sounds? No. I talked to Matt about that extensively. And they're working on it. They got Borla, I forget, they got somebody else, I think Magnaflow, I think is what he said. They're working on things, because here's the thing. We know that the inline 6, we know that the Hurricane can sound good. How do I know? Go look at John's shit over on Boosted Motorsports. We know that the Hurricane can sound good. Go look at SRT Scarlett's page with the Magnum. We know that the Hurricane can sound good. It's just on, are we going to get the opportunity to do it? And I understand that, you know, the brand Dodge, you know, or Stellantis has to comply with different emission things and blah, blah, blah. But we can figure something out, whether it's high flow cats, whatever, to get that sound to where it needs to be. And myself and Butter also saw, and I'm sure you'll see this in Butter's review, that this car had what it sounded like to me as sound being piped in through the speakers, which can help because Toyota does that in the Tundra. You guys know I just got a TRD Pro, and they do that in the Tundra. They literally pipe in sound. I was like, wow, this is an inline six and it sounds like this? No, they're piping in a deeper sound in the speakers. So, but initial impressions, like I said, you heard me talking about it during the drive clips and all the rest of it and drag racing it. I will tell you this. That car, is it the Charger? Is it the L platform Charger? No. It doesn't feel like that car. It doesn't have the raw emotion of that car. It doesn't have a Hemi. Okay? But coming from it from a Eurocentric, and that's the way I looked at it. It's the way I told Tim Kaniskis and Matt that I would look at the car. I was going to come at it from a BMW perspective. I think right now, value-wise, money-wise, and performance-wise, what that car is capable to do, if you're looking at buying a BMW 530 or 540 right now, you need to look at a Dodge Charger. 100%. Like, just the way that car handles, its power, there's definitely things that need to be addressed. The turbo lag shit, drag racing that car, you have to be at 3,200 coming out the hole. You can't go 22, you can't go 25, 28, none of that. It literally took 3,200 for it to be locked in to get rid of that turbo lag. All right, because otherwise, first and second, it's a dog. It's like, ugh. But if it hooks up, if it's breathing the right way, and that car goes. And I think if Dodge is smart, they will unlock those PCMs, whatever they're calling them on this generation of car, so that they can be tuned. And if people tune those friggin' cars, a basic tune, leaving that car stock, that car is going to make almost 700 horsepower, all-wheel drive. You're looking at Hellcat power. I don't see how that's a loss. I don't see how that's I don't see how that's bad, period. I don't see it. So, in my opinion, I think that Dodge has a bright future here. And I said something funny. I said it to a couple of the executives. I'm not going to name who I was talking to, but I literally said, and this is the part of the review that matters, I'm going to buy one. I'm going to buy one in green, and I'll probably have it for a year. I debated leasing it, but I want to tune it. I want to do shit to it. You can't do that with a lease. I probably could, but I don't want to mess around with it. So I'll buy one for the year. I'll eat the depreciation, write it off on my taxes. And then I'll buy one the year after that when the Hemi comes out. And I texted him that directly. I'll buy one. And that is the biggest, as a BMW guy first, and a Mopar guy second, because that's literally what I am. My daily driver is an M5 competition, okay? But I'm a car guy. I respect power, handling, features, and oh my God, the software glitches and the bullshit that the electric version, when that car first came out, had. I didn't encounter any of that bullshit in the Charger, and I had two of them, both the electric and the gas. And I also told, Matt, the CEO, and we'll see if you guys want to see this video, but I want to not cannonball run that car, but cannonball run that car from New York to LA or LA to New York, the EV, and hit all the different charging infrastructures and see how fast I can get from one side of the country to the other in that car. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments, because I'm sure you guys will laugh your ass off, because I'm sure half the charging infrastructure is effed, but they're saying it's not. I'm willing to take the shot, so we'll see. But I don't hate the car. And I gotta be honest, when I was at Roadkill Nights, I didn't like the way the damn thing sounded. It sounds way better now than when they were doing donuts around Matt. CEO of Dodge. So I'll say this. Should you buy one? If you can get one at the right price, that means you can't buy one when they first hit dealer lots, because these dealers are going to be making people bend over and grab ankles. We already know what time it is, all right? Unless Dodge does the same thing that Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram does the same thing that they did for this military soldier, airman, Marine, sailor Jeep that they just put out, the Commando. If they make it where it has to be sold at no higher than MSRP, then we're probably okay. Then I would say go get one. But I'm telling you, wait. Just a little bit. Don't order it right away, because you're going to get taken advantage of by dealers. I'm sure you're going to see videos from OC Motivator on this. Wait just a little bit before you jump in. Reason why I say that is, if you really want a car that's going to perform well and also get almost 30 miles to the gallon on the highway, because the one that I drove with Butter got 27, which was, damn, I never got that out of my B58. Granted, I'm tuned, catless downpipe, all that other stuff. I'm a typical BMW retard with a popcorn tune. But if you're looking for the performance, want the gas mileage, want all-wheel drive, have the ability to turn it off when you want, have a luxury car experience, but also drive a boat, like have that big muscle car experience, you can't go wrong with this car. You can't. The gasoline burns, you can't. And I'll say this, because I know a lot of you will say the same thing. You're going to say, well, it's going to suck, TK. What if I buy it and then next year they come out with the Hemi? Buy the Hemi. Trade it in and buy the Hemi. Do like all the rest of us that are actual car guys and eat it. If you're an actual fan, you're going to support the brand. You're going to buy the vehicle that you think is good. And, you know, if the Hemi comes out and the numbers are what the numbers are in terms of what the Hemi's able to do, trade the damn car in, buy a Hemi. All right, let's try not to get interrupted again. Unfortunately, our country is now starting a wonderful military action in the Caribbean. We actually have a name to it now, and when that happens, most of you guys know what I do for a living, so I have to go to work, and that sucks. So my phone's been off the hook. But in conclusion, and this is not a real formal review, that's why you guys watch this channel. I just give it to you how I feel about it. And you guys know, like, I already know the comments. Oh, well, Dodge, they flew you guys out and paid for y'all to come there and drive their cars. I don't give a shit. I will be 100% honest. Like, whether I paid to go there or they paid to bring me there, flying me somewhere for $300 or $400 and putting me in a hotel room to look at your car is not gonna make me be like, can I gobble 3,000 for this car? No, not gonna happen. So me telling you that I would buy one is because I'm actually going to buy one. I'm going to buy one from Chop right here in Las Vegas, right here in town at Tobin. In green. I wish they had F8 green. I'm probably going to buy green machine with the green machine color, and I'm probably going to wrap it F8 green. But, you know, like the same green monster wrap that I had on the Challenger, most likely. So stay tuned for that. If you want to buy one, like I said, if you're a BMW guy, you want to try something different, I did that. I went to Audi for a little bit. But this, I feel like, is almost the best of both worlds, right? When the Hemi comes out, you're going to have the Eurocentric guys, or the guys that like BMWs and that performance you can get out of an inline six, like that Hurricane, that are going to continue to buy that inline six car. And then you're going to have the, you know, also crazy muscle car guys like myself that are also going to buy the Hemi. So when the Hemi comes, it's going to come. I don't care what they say. I know for a fact they're bringing that shit to market. It's just not going to be this year. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. and you guys haven't seen all the videos from the Dodge event. It didn't start well for me. It went great when we got there, but like, people just pay attention to the videos this week because you're gonna laugh. I'm sure OC Motivator has one on it. I'm sure Butter's gonna do something on it. But pro tip: if you're going in at the end of the night and you have an alarm set on your iPhone or whatever, and your iPhone's already like in the red, like it's gonna die, when you plug it into the wall, make sure that it's actually charging. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But Matt, the whole team at Dodge, Kristen, Darren, everybody that was there was super hospitable, even with my F-bomb dropping, constantly dropping F-bombs. You know, like, I'm just myself. I'm definitely not corporate friendly. We know that. But I think that's why we were there. Well, at least me. I think that's why I was there. Because I'm going to give it to you straight up. No chaser. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I know this was a long-ass video. I apologize. There's going to be other videos if you want to know how that car performed in the corners. I pushed both of those cars within the legal limits. Okay? On the track and on the road. If you want to know how they handle, I'm going to have direct videos on that. And like I said, I have a versus on the drag strip between the hurricane powered charger and the electric charger, and I have a driving comparison between the electric and the gasoline charger as well. Those are all coming this week, so stay tuned. Final score: should you buy the damn thing? Yeah,